Right now I'm peeling achara. In preparation of the UKAZI soup that I'm going to make. This is the achara. That's how it looks like. So I'm peeling it. So by the time you finish peeling it, this is how it looks like as I'm cutting it. So join me as I make it, as I keep peeling the achara. Join me as I peel the achara. When you are peeling it, you wait for it to get to softer parts. Then you cut it this way. You know? You cut it that way. That's how we'll keep peeling it. In Igbo land, I don't know if there are other people from parts of Nigeria, our country here, that eat achara, but I know of the Igbos, but not all parts of Igbos that eat achara. People from Abia State, we eat achara. I don't know of other people too. They enjoy the achara, using it to make UKAZI soup. You can use it to make UKAZI soup. You can use it to make any other soup of your choice. Any other soup of your choice. Sometimes we use it to make yes, I'm preparing the things for my soup now, for the UKAZI soup. I have the dry fish here. Mangala fish, I've already washed it. And I have my snail here for the UKAZI soup. And this is stockfish, oporoko, the main thing for the soup. I also have my beef here, washed. I have the egusi, the hand melon. This one is peeled by hand, not the engine one, no. Yeah, we the Igbos, we have the things, these are the things we use in making our egusi, our UKAZI soup. Our UKAZI soup, yes. This is the UKAZI, the sliced one. You can see it. I already took a little part of it and grounded it with the hand engine. You can still use your blender to blend the UKAZI. I just want the taste of the UKAZI to come out well. That's why I have to blend this one. And I have this one sliced. I also have our main ingredients in Igbo land that we call ACHARA. As you can see it, this is ACHARA. This is ACHARA. So those are all the ingredients I'm going to use. I also have my cocoyam powder that I'm going to use to make the food. So we're going to start now so that you will enjoy and see how the whole thing will go. Come along and join me as we cook the soup. As our soup is boiling here now, you can see it boiling. As our soup is boiling here now, you can see it, the oporoko, the stockfish is really boiling. While it's boiling, getting ready, I think I should be waiting for it and chilling down with my drink here while waiting to put other ingredients here. That's our crayfish. So everything is getting set. Do enjoy the process of the cooking of UKAZI soup. Enjoy it. Now I'll be adding crayfish. It's time to put our crayfish. Yeah. I'm adding our crayfish now. Let it be boiling. Yeah, I'll stir it now. Let it continue to be boiling. We use our fresh pepper, habanero pepper, and we also use Cameroon pepper, dried Cameroon pepper in this soup. Are you salivating already? Are you salivating? Feeling like eating the UKAZI soup? You're free to join when it's ready. Let's keep making the food as you enjoy the process of cooking the UKAZI soup. Now I will be putting my dry fish. The dry fish will be going in now. Yeah, our dry fish has entered. So let it be boiling. Let it be boiling. Meanwhile, I added our cocoyam powder and it started boiling together with the stockfish. I don't want it to be too thick. The soup is not gonna be too thick like that. I want it to be light. I don't want it to be too thick. Since I'm going to use my egusi, I've grinded it, you can see it. So since I'm putting my egusi, so I'm not going to make the soup to be too thick. It's not gonna be too thick. Enjoy every bit of the process of cooking the UKAZI soup. Now I'm gonna be adding egusi into the soup. As our soup is really boiling, you can see it. Wow, I'm salivating, you know. This UKAZI soup is going to be so sweet. You can see it. You can see it. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Let's put our egusi now. Yeah. Here we have our egusi. Yeah. Wow. I'm gonna stir it now. Stirring our egusi as it's boiling. Do you see that? Do you see that? Don't forget we're still using our snail. The snail will enter later while this is cooking on fire. Don't worry as you enjoy all the process. So let me add the snail. I have my snail here. By the way, the snail these days in the market is so expensive. But anyway, God has provided it. We're going to add our snail. Yeah, the snail has entered into the soup as it's boiling. You can see it. Can see it. And I'm gonna stir that in. Do you see the nice face of the soup? Do you see it as it's boiling? Huh? When you will enjoy it as the thing is cooking. The taste of snail inside UKAZI soup. Wow. I'm really salivating. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Now it's time for our ACHARA to go in. We're putting the ACHARA now. Do you see it? Do you see it? Wow. I really love this. I really love this. So we're gonna leave it now to boil for about 10 to 12 minutes before we add our UKAZI into the soup. Yes, our soup has been boiling. I told you for the past 12 minutes and you can see it as it is boiling. This UKAZI soup is going to be very delicious. Now it's time for us to add our UKAZI. I'm first of all going to put the one I grinded. You can see it, so greenish. I will add it first. and stir it. Yeah, do you see that? Do you see that? With the snail, inside it, with all the ingredients, all the things, all the animals to be chewed, the snail, the stockfish, dry fish, the beef in it. Wow, I'm really salivating. I believe you out there, you're already salivating too. I believe you're going to enjoy this UKAZI soup. You can see it as it is boiling and boiling. It's really interesting, you know. You can watch it as it is boiling. This UKAZI soup is going to be delicious. Like I said at the beginning of this video, in my place where I come from in England, or people in Abia State that eat UKAZI with achara. Hence, you're cooking UKAZI soup and there's no achara in it. Honestly, people will say that UKAZI soup is having fever. This one is rich in it. You can see it as it is boiling. Nice soup. My family is going to enjoy it. And you are all invited to come and enjoy it. I believe you have learned how to make UKAZI soup with this video, and you are not going to make a mistake about it. You are going to cook it for your family and follow all the recipe, all the way that I started preparing it. You can use cocoyam. I use cocoyam powder. You can also use the achi. You can also use ofo for thickening the soup. Other people use other things to thicken the soup too. Not only the ones that I mentioned, but check what is around you and know the one that will suit you and your family. Just follow the process of my preparation for UKAZI soup. Wow! See it as it is boiling. It is really boiling indeed. I love seeing the way the bubbling. See it as it is boiling. The soup is really nice, you know. This soup is sweet. I've already tested it. It's really nice. Just grab your cutleries. And get ready. What are you going to use and eat your own? Are you using amala? Are you using eba? Are you going to use pounded yam? Or will you use cassavita? Sometime when I tested cassavita, I made it myself in the house and it was really delicious. But this one, me and my family were going to enjoy it with eba. It is very delicious. Let me just put the sliced UKAZI. Wow. Let it not pour away. Wow, do you see how greenish it is? Do you see it? Do you see it? It's really greenish. It's really greenish. Now that I've added UKAZI, I am not going to allow it to be boiling again so that it does not lose this greenish color that you're seeing. I will now bring it down